Hello and welcome to Dear Future Self podcast. I am Victoria Akocha. I am a leadership, life coach, and mentoring expert, and I help individuals and organizations who are experiencing stress and overwhelm to avoid burnout so that they can lead with clarity, confidence, and resilience and create sustainable success without losing themselves in the process. In today's Dear Future Self podcast, we're starting our powerful 8-week series on emotional intelligence, emotional safety. And this first episode is the foundation. So settle in, because today we start the journey of healing and leading. Your future self is already clapping for you. Let me start with a story. A few years ago, one of my clients I was coaching, a young woman who was an incredible leader, brilliant, hardworking, and respected, but she was exhausted. She was constantly angry and frustrated, snapping at people she cared about, her children, her loved ones, and silently drowning in emotional overload. One day she said to me, "Victoria, I'm successful, but I don't feel successful. Something inside of me feels out of control." I told her, it's not that you're failing, it's that no one taught you the emotional skills required for the life you're trying to lead. And that's where our journey with emotional intelligence began. Within 3 months, her relationship improved. She stopped second guessing herself. She slept better. And she had led from a place of power, not pressure. That transformation is possible for you too. And today we are beginning. So, what is emotional intelligence? Let's define it. Emotional intelligence is all about recognizing and understanding, managing, and expressing your emotions in healthy, powerful, and productive ways. So it's not about being perfect. It's not about being emotionless. And it's definitely not about pretending to be strong. It's about mastering how you feel so your emotions don't control your behavior, your relationships, or your destiny. So I've got 3 pillars that I want to focus on today. And the first one is self-awareness. Now, I call this the mirror because with self-awareness, you are able to reflect back to you how you're behaving, your attitudes, your behaviors, and what you're saying to yourself. So this is knowing what you feel and why you feel it. It's understanding your triggers, your patterns, and your emotional habits. When you're self-aware, you stop reacting blindly. You start responding wisely. Pillar 2 is self-regulation, the steering wheel. Yeah. This is the ability to pause before reacting, to breathe before exploding, because we all need to do that at times, and to think before shutting down. Self-regulation is emotional leadership. It's how you stay powerful under pressure. And last but not least, pillar 3 is social awareness. And I call this the bridge. This is understanding the emotions of others, being able to read the room and noticing your energy, feeling tension, or recognizing unspoken needs. Social awareness builds stronger relationships, healthier communications with others, and deeper influence. Because as a leader, this is how we need to be moving. So think about a moment when someone snapped at you, not because of anything you did, but because they were stressed. Just think about that for a moment. Now think of a moment when you reacted emotionally and regretted it later. We all have those moments because emotional intelligence doesn't eliminate those moments, but it reduces them, it softens them, and it helps you recover quickly. That is the power of emotional intelligence. So look, I've got some actionable steps that you can do this week. Here are my 3 practical steps for this week. Simple, powerful, but life-changing. Step 1, start to log. Get yourself a journal, start an emotional log, and do this for 7 days. Write down what you felt, what triggered it, and how you responded. Self-awareness is your first breakthrough. Your first breakthrough. Step 2, identify one emotional trigger. Just one. Is it disrespect, silence, feeling ignored? Is it work pressure or unexpected change? Write it down and be bold about it. Step 3, use the pause, name, response technique. When you feel triggered, pause. Take 2 seconds. Then name it. It could be, I feel frustrated, overwhelmed, or dismissed. And then respond. And choose a healthy reaction. It could be silence. It could be you walk away. It could be that you take a few deep breaths. These techniques alone can transform your relationships. So now, if you're listening to this and thinking, well, Victoria, I actually need help with this on a deeper level, then let me speak to you directly. Emotional intelligence is not learned in isolation. It's strengthened through mentorship, structure, support, and expert guidance. And that's what I can do for you. So if you are ready to gain clarity, regulate your emotions, and heal from past patterns, and step into a more powerful version of yourself, book a clarity session with me. This is where your transformation will start. And last but not least, I just want to say thank you for joining today for episode of the Dear Future Self podcast. And remember, emotional intelligence is not about perfection. It's about progress. And today you have made progress. So look, make sure you like, leave me a comment, and hit that notification bell. And share this episode with someone who is healing and leading. And again, stay tuned for episode 2, Emotional Safety, the foundation of healthy relationships. Your future self is proud of your work, the work that you're doing. See you in the next episode.